Good morning, guys. I'm going to throw in yesterday's reading real quick. I don't know how many of you saw, but I did it live yesterday. So, pretty busy day, but I also did my first haircut live, which was actually pretty cool. So, for those of you that don't believe in yourself, you can do it. If I can do a haircut live on social media and be sober the last 5 years, you can do anything. Trust me. That is just a given. There's one thing I'm not good at, and that is hair. And one thing I used to not be good at, and that was being sober. So, I believe in you, and I mean it. All right. Yesterday's. I don't break promises either, so let me throw in yesterday's real quick. Our Bible verse for yesterday: be tender-hearted, be courteous, that you may inherit a blessing. 1 Peter 3:8-9. Wow, I just noticed my eyes look really little when I'm sleepy. I just woke up a little bit ago, but my little guy woke me up at 2 in the morning to ask if he could sleep with his big sister last night. I was like, you little turd, I've been awake since. But it was cute. He sent me a text too. It was really cute. I'll have to show you guys later. But okay, sorry. Inevitably, why can't I talk? Inevitably, I can say that word, but not right now. Inevitably, when we stand strong and alone like a steer in a blizzard, looking like we can make it on our own, we easily forget that each life-sustaining beat of our hearts is a gift from God. We're really not that independent after all. And we not only need the Lord, but we need each other. That need only intensifies when the barometer of life drops to the bottom of the gauge, when the winds of adversity blow hard against our souls. We cannot make it on our own. Charles R. Swindoll, Paul, a man of grit and grace. A man of grace and grit, I mean. So big part of me wanted to share this because I read it yesterday, but because it was in our reading. I don't read them without you guys. That sounded like I did, but I don't. I really don't. But we did it live. This is yesterday's reading, I'd like to remind you. But it says, our feelings do not affect God's facts. They may blow up like clouds and cover the eternal things that we do most truly believe. We may not see the shining of the promises, but they still shine. His strength is not for one moment less because of our human weakness. Written by Amy Carmichael. So when I reread this morning, all I saw was, our feelings do not affect God's facts. Then I saw they may blow up. So lots of us, me personally, I, for like the sweet little person I actually really truly am, I sometimes blow up and have a bad temper, and I don't mean to do it. Like, I'm genuinely like one of, like, and I'm not just saying this like because I'm a Christian content creator, but I really am like really sweet. But sometimes sweet people, or even not sweet people, just sometimes we blow up on accident and we don't mean to do it. You know, especially moms. And so that stood out to me. And then his strength is not for one moment less because of our human weaknesses. So that really stood out to me too, because that's saying God's strength isn't going to be any weaker because we're weaker. Like, we're weaker because, maybe I'm not saying right. I guess you would have to know what's in my head to know where I'm coming from right now. But just because we might be weak in some does not mean God isn't strong enough to answer that prayer. Does not mean God isn't strong enough to take care of what any of us might need. Doesn't mean, you know, and it's also okay, like when it said they may blow up, like, all I'm seeing is our feelings may blow up. Like, that's the trigger word, or the key words that I was seeing. But even if, like, we do have moments like that, like, to a good friend out there on Facebook, I made her a video, like, yesterday was shouting out, or a few days ago, shouting out that I still think she's a really good mom. Her name's April. Just because she said she would kneel to bed and pray because she yelled at her kid. And I know to her that seems so horrible, but I mean, she's a mom that's trying to do the right thing. And that's what matters, is you are kneeling by the bed praying for God's guidance. Like, how do I not accidentally, be grumpy? That's really what it boils down to. We all get grumpy. So, like, I'm not a fake mom. I'm going to be real as can be to every one of you out there. And every mom out there knows we've done it. So, but one thing we can always remember is His strength is stronger than all our strengths, all our difficulties, all our weaknesses. No matter how weak we may feel in the moment, how much we can't handle in the moment, He can. So that's what I was trying to say. I just really am not good with words. I don't even know how I do this. But I know what I'm saying. I'm awake. But I know what I'm saying. But I've hit my limit. Okay, we did Jesus Calling in our Bible study, so I'll post it on the next video today's. Love you guys. Bye.